What's up, everybody? Brian Inskip here with Surf Homes NC, back again to fill you in on what's going up, what's going down, and where things are at in the Oak Island real estate market. I do these market updates every single month. Be sure to hit that subscribe button so that you get notified on the next episode and when the next update comes out, as well as all the other cool videos that we put out there to explore and share all things coastal North Carolina real estate and lifestyle. And be sure to watch to the end of this video, because at the very end, I'm gonna do my top 3 property picks where I highlight 3 different properties that are for sale right now on Oak Island. This month, I'm featuring all new construction properties, so stay tuned for that at the end. This is your May 2024 Oak Island real estate market update. Today we're out here in Middleton Park because spring is rolling, summer's just around the corner, and on Oak Island that means that fun is starting to happen, including live music, which is a key theme here at Middleton Park. Now that we're into May, there's gonna be live music happening every weekend out here at Middleton Park, farmers markets, and also festivals and events scattered throughout the season all the way through fall. So be sure to check out the events calendar for what's happening here at Middleton Park. If you haven't already seen it, check out my live music and events at Middleton Park video. And we've also got, we're talking about new construction homes at the end in the highlight properties. I'm looking at 3 gorgeous oceanfront Eisenhower new built homes. So we'll feature one of those in the top 3 property picks. All right, so let's dive right into these numbers. First thing I always talk about is pricing. Everybody wants to know, where's pricing going in this market? There's been some changes over the last year. But right now on Oak Island, the year-over-year change in pricing for the average sales price for homes on Oak Island is up 1.2%. Month over month, we saw just a really slight decrease at 0.3% decrease, which is a dollar amount of $2,170. That's a minuscule enough amount that I would call that pretty flat line. That could just be due to the actual homes that sold being a little higher value home versus a little lower value home. Not necessarily an indicator that the market is moving upward or downward in pricing. Right now today, the average sales price on Oak Island is at $627,658. Next thing I look at, is one of my all-time favorite stats in real estate, is the average price per square foot. This is telling us what the average home on Oak Island is selling for related to its size. So year over year, that's up 1.7%, following right in line with that average sales price. Month over month, we saw no change at all. $418 is the average price per square foot last month, and that held steady at $418 this month for the average price per square foot. It's important to keep in mind on this average price per square foot, especially on Oak Island, that is the average number at $418, but there's a very, very wide range in there. So you've got properties that are selling in the 200s per square foot, and I recently closed on an oceanfront house that was over $1,000 a square foot. So you've got a wide range in there with the average price per square foot. All right, next up, let's look at the average percent listing price to sales price. And for this figure, we're looking at whatever the last marketing advertised price for a property was versus what it actually sold and closed for, not under contract for, but actually closed for. So year over year, we saw just a 0.5% decrease in the average list to sale price. Month over month, we saw a 0.2% decrease. The average right now is sitting at 97.3% of list to sale price. That's certainly down from the peak where we were seeing near 100% list to sale price ratios when things were going absolutely nuts in the market over the last couple years. So what this number is telling us is that on average, sellers are more negotiable than they've been in the past 2 to 3 years, but there's not a whole lot of variation in there in the year over year. So they're holding pretty steady right now. Okay, now I want to talk a little bit about the inventory on Oak Island, and let's start with looking at the number of homes that are for sale. So year over year, we've seen a 26.1% decrease in the number of homes that are actually for sale on Oak Island. Month over month, when we look at new listings coming on the market, we saw an 18.4% decrease month over month. So we've seen a lot fewer homes hit the market in this past month than the prior month, meaning that right now it indicates that we're currently heading towards lower inventory levels, not higher inventory levels. So going into the summer in a market like Oak Island, we expect to see more and more homes coming on the market. So that's a number we'll be watching really closely. The current month's supply of homes for sale on Oak Island, this number looks at the current rate of sale, how long would it take to sell all the homes that are for sale if no new listings came on the market. Right now we're sitting at 35.7% increase in the inventory or supply of homes on Oak Island. So right now we're looking at 3.8 months worth of inventory. Last month we saw about a half a month increase in that, so 0.5 month increase month over month. Now this is an important stat because that 3.8 number, that puts us actually higher than 2021 levels. So that's the highest it's been since 2021 in terms of the months of inventory on Oak Island. Next up, let's talk about activity, or what I'll refer to a lot of times as the energy in the market. First thing we'll look at is pending sales. These are homes that have gone under contract. Month over month, we saw a 28.3% decrease in the number of pending sales over the prior month. That follows in line with that decrease in the new listing supply coming on. So if we're not bringing in fresh supply of homes, that usually trends right over to a reduction in the number of pending sales. If you have fewer homes available, you got fewer homes to sell. So that 28.3% decrease month over month, that's pretty significant. Next thing we'll look at is closed sales. Month over month, we saw a 19.4% decrease in the number of closed sales on Oak Island. That's a number that's been trending downward for quite some time. So just an overall reduction in the number of homes that are being sold. Again, you could connect that to a lack of new homes coming on the market as well, combined with less demand in certain situations. All right, next up, this is one that is really interesting to sellers for sure, but also important to buyers. Looking at the average days on market, that's the length of time it takes a property from the day that it's listed until the day that it goes under contract. So year over year, we saw a 54.5% increase in the number of days on market, with the month over month change being just 1 day. So we moved from 69 down 1 day, 69 days last month to an average of 68 days on market this month. So we're currently sitting at 68 days average market time for a property to go under contract. This is really important if you're a seller, because remember that average list to sell price at above 97%. What this number tells us in conjunction with that is that you have to give a property ample time in order for it to achieve that average list to sell price. You've got to get buyers time. We saw average days on market of around a week in past years. This is more of a normal marketing time, but it's also important for buyers to understand that even though you might see a property that's been on the market for 30 days, 45 days, 60 days, or even more than that, it's not necessarily going to mean that they're ready to just give the house away. Again, we look at that average sales price number. That is for properties that on average have been on the market 68 days and they're still getting over 97% of their asking price. Now, each case is case by case, and there's certainly scenarios where that happens. I just sold a oceanfront listing that was 1 day on the market, and I put another one under contract that had been on the market for quite some time that was very negotiable and went well below that 97% list to sale price. So again, it's all case by case. Best thing to do is let's get on the phone, let's have a conversation and look at your goals and talk about what this market looks like specifically for the types of properties you're looking for. All right, so remember earlier I mentioned that, this place is about to be rocking with live music all summer long, all the way into fall, all kinds of events out here at Middleton Park. So here's that video link if you want to go check that one out and see what Oak Island live music is all about. All right, well, now it's time to take a look at my top 3 property picks that are for sale right now on Oak Island. And remember, this month, we're looking at all new construction properties. There's some awesome new construction out there on the market right now. First one up here, we've got 4615 East Beach Drive, oceanfront property, brand new build by Eisenhower. This is a 6-bedroom, 5.5 bath property priced at $1.925, so below that $2 million marker for oceanfront with that number of bedrooms. This thing can be a cash cow rental machine, bringing in premium rents, or definitely a large enough place that you could host all the family coming into town for a nice beach weekend. Would even make a great primary residence. It's just over 2,300 square feet, so you can't beat that. Oceanfront on Oak Island, brand new construction. What's not to love? Also, this one, location-wise, you're right down here by Middleton Park, so you can enjoy the live music. You can hear it from the deck while you're enjoying the ocean view. Puts all the action of Oak Island right in your backyard, so loving that property. All right, next up, total opposite end of the spectrum, looking at 240 Northeast 68th Street. That's another new construction. This is the lowest price new construction property available on the island right now, priced at $563,999. It's a 3-bedroom, 2-bath, 1,360 square feet. You got a standing seam metal roof on it, open floor plan, everything you'd expect in a modern new construction home. I really like the curb appeal on this one with a neat little front porch area there, and that 68th Street location. You've got easy beach access, close to a lot of different restaurants and shopping and everything like that. So I'm loving that one, especially at that entry price on Oak Island for new construction. And all these properties that I'm talking about, I'm gonna have a link in the comments so you can go and view these listings as well as search any other Oak Island properties that are for sale right now. So be sure to check out the comments, grab that link and get your own home search started, or you can go check out these properties as well. All right, last but not least, we've got 316 Northeast 60th Street. Another new construction. This one's a piling home in between the first two that I talked about here, priced at $749,000. This is a 3-bedroom, 2-bath, 1,587 square feet. You've got a great finish package on this. You've got a really nice, large front porch on the street side. Plenty of room underneath for parking or doing a screened-in entertainment area down there. I love this location. You're real close to the boat ramp and different intracoastal water access points, public water access points, so you can take advantage of those. And then on 60th Street, Northeast 60th Street, again, this one's giving you that really easy beach access and close proximity to restaurants, shopping, all that good stuff, and just a beautifully done home. This one's got a metal roof as well, so be sure to check that one out. Check out that link in the comments so you can see all of these and get your own search started. If you need any help on the real estate side of things and you'd like to connect with me and explore your options, I'd love to chat. So just give me a call, shoot me a text, or shoot me an email. I'll put my information on the screen or down in the notes there. All right, well, we're having a beautiful day here, so I'm gonna get back to work and enjoying this beautiful weather. So that does it for this market update, but I'll be back again with another one next month. And remember, we release new videos every month exploring all that Oak Island has to offer with our lifestyle videos. So be sure to hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. I wanna thank you again for watching. I'm Brian Inskip with Surf Homes NC, and I'll see you on the next one.